In a moment that felt larger than rock itself, Paul McCartney stood alongside Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Peter Criss to bid farewell to the late Ace Frehley, a guitarist whose riffs and spirit forever changed the sound of rock music. The private funeral, held quietly in the Bronx earlier this week, became a sacred space where legends gathered not as icons, but as friends mourning one of their own. Those who attended described the atmosphere as heavy with both sorrow and reverence, a quiet celebration of a life that burned bright and wild. Veteran broadcaster and longtime friend Eddie Trunk shared glimpses from the ceremony. The simple plaque bore his full name, his years on Earth, and a verse from the Gospel of John. Words of peace that felt like they were written just for him, a man whose life was as turbulent as it was inspiring. Emotions ran high as those who had shared the stage. The road and countless memories with Ace came together to say goodbye. Among them were Doc McGee, Kiss's longtime manager, and actor stuntman Chuck Zito, along with friends and collaborators who had all been touched by Ace's music and mischievous charm. For one brief, unforgettable moment, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Peter Criss stood side by side again, not as estranged bandmates, but as brothers bound by history and heartbreak. They set aside the ghosts of old feuds to honor the man whose guitar once gave Kiss its lightning. Witnesses describe the scene as powerful, even surreal, a living reminder that some connections, forged in the fire of youth and fame, never truly fade. Ace Frehley's passing came after a tragic accident in a recording studio last month that caused a severe head injury. His family, faced with the unthinkable, made the heartbreaking choice to let him go a week later. Since then, the rock world has been flooded with love, memories, and music, all proof that Ace's spirit, wild and electric, will keep playing on forever.